Sanctuary for all! No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all! No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all! No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all!
No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all! No ban! No wall! Sanctuary for all!
All right, thank you all for being out here today. It's a glorious day to get out here into the streets and to begin our fight back against Trump and the billionaire right-wing agenda. Don't be afraid to get in a little closer. I'd love everyone to be able to hear, so bring it on in. We have a brief program for you. Let's see. We are here today to remind people. We are here today to begin the fight back against Trump and the right-wing billionaire agenda, but we have to remind people and ourselves what brought us here in this moment. It is the spinelessness of the Democratic Party that has enabled Trump. We have to remind people that it is the incapability of the Democratic Party to accept accountability and shift course that allowed Trump to win this election. The Democratic Party has not acted as true opposition to Trump or anyone in the ruling class. They have only failed us, betrayed us, and killed us. We are here today to fight back against this agenda, and we are here to tell the ruling class that we won't take it any longer. That's right. It is time to chart our own path forward. I'm going to pass it off to my co-MC Jamie, who's going to open us with a brief statement on the recent ceasefire announcement in Palestine.
Free Palestine, right?
Free
How's everyone doing today? How are we doing? I can't hear you. This morning at 8:30 a.m. Gaza time, the first phase of the ceasefire announced earlier this week began. I know many of us here, myself included, have been waiting with bated breath since the ceasefire was announced, unable to let the news fully sink in. While this ceasefire offers a glimmer of hope, it is only the beginning. Even on the cusp of a ceasefire, Israel remains insistent upon death and destruction. Israeli bombs have murdered dozens of Palestinians since the ceasefire announcement as the IOF forces continue their genocide against the people of Gaza and the West Bank. Exactly what pushed this agreement to its conclusion cannot be determined in full certainty. In a moment of such intense volatility, no one factor alone can explain the occurrence of events. What will happen next is also unclear. Israel has historically violated its ceasefire agreements. Its ongoing violation of the ceasefire in Lebanon is a testament to this fact. Trump's exact agenda for his new administration and the impact this will have on the genocide against Gaza is still not yet fully visible. And while much remains unclear, what is absolutely certain is that resistance to the U.S.-Israeli genocidal occupation will continue. The resistance spirit of the Palestinian people is born in conditions of extreme oppression and displacement, and even the combined military might of the U.S. and Israel has not and cannot break that spirit! The world after October 7th, 2023 is a much different world. The normalization efforts with Saudi Arabia and other countries now have to contend with mass international condemnation of the Zionist project of Israel as a whole. The US and Israel must also contend with a world in which the masses of people understand and have witnessed the necessity of resistance in all of its forms against the US-Israeli colonial project. The U.S. will undoubtedly continue in advancing its project of quote-unquote reshaping the Middle East into a region without opposition to its hegemony, allowing unrestricted access to its wealth of resources. The military and economic might of the US will allow it to continue in its attempts and perhaps even see some temporary victories. But the Palestinian people have already reshaped the world. Gaza is now the center of the struggle against imperialism and oppression for the masses of people across the globe. Gaza has become the moral authority, the conscience of the people of the world. The right to resist cannot be revoked, and the true definition of Palestinian liberation is now cemented in the consciousness of all. Any attempt to redefine or co-opt Palestinian sovereignty will not be able to take place without public outrage and condemnation. Heard. For all those who take part in the movement for solidarity with Palestine, I want to make this message clear. This is a moment to advance. This is a moment to grow. This is a moment to invite new people into our struggle. The movement is vital in clarifying the situation on the ground for the general public. It is the movement for Palestine that boldly redefines right and wrong for a population drowning in capitalist and imperialist propaganda and messaging. This ceasefire marks one achievement in the long international struggle against the grip of US imperial domination. The task now is to continue marching forward, with the knowledge that more setbacks and victories await us on our path towards liberation. Ceasefire today, liberation tomorrow.
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Within our lifetime!
Within our lifetime!
We know that